Here's a string, and here's a shorter word. Somewhere inside the string, that word's letters show up again. The same letters, just shuffled into a new order. A shuffled copy like that is called an anagram. Our job is to find every place one hides. You're given a string S and a shorter pattern P. Return the start index of every window of S, whose letters are exactly a rearrangement of P. Here P is ABC. Right at the front, CBA is those same three letters shuffled, so index 0 counts. First, what makes two words anagrams? Ignore the order and just count letters. ABC has 1A, 1B, 1C. CBA has the exact same. Identical counts means anagram. Think of that count as a fingerprint. Match the fingerprint and the arrangement stops mattering. The obvious approach: slide a window the width of P across S, and at every stop, count that window's letters from scratch and compare to P. It works, but look at the wasted effort. We rebuild the entire count at every single position. How slow is that? Let N be the length of S and M the length of P. There are about N windows, and each fresh recount costs M work, so the total is N times M. When both grow, that repeated counting P is up. We keep rebuilding what we nearly already had. Here's the key idea. When the window slides one step right, almost nothing changes. One letter leaves on the left, one enters on the right, and the middle is untouched. So don't recount. Subtract the letter that left, add the one that arrived. 2 tiny edits instead of a full rebuild. Now the check. Keep 2 small tallies, P's fingerprint, which never changes, and the windows, which we nudge on each slide. And every count lines up, the window is an anagram. And with only 26 possible letters, comparing the two is a fixed, tiny cost. Let's watch it run. P's fingerprint is 1A, 1B, 1C. The first window is CBA. Tally it 1C, 1B, 1A. Compare to P. Every count matches. Now slide. Drop the C on the left. Add the E on the right. And E isn't even in P, so this window can't match. Keep going. Each step is just one letter out, one letter in, one quick compare. Through the whole middle stretch, nothing lines up. Slide to here. One letter leaves, a C comes in, and the window is now BAC. Check the fingerprint. 1A, 1B, 1C. It matches. Index 6 joins the answer. We run off the end, and the result is 0 and 6. Step back and count the cost. Every letter of S enters the window once and leaves once. That's one pass. Work that grows in a straight line with N instead of the recount curve from before. Same answer, far less effort. The honest numbers. Time is order N. 1 linear sweep through S. Space is order 1. Just 2 fixed tally boards of 26 slots no matter how long the string gets. A tiny constant table buys you a single pass. And here's the shape to remember, not the exact code. Build P's count. Slide a fixed width window across S, doing 1 subtract, 1 add, 1 compare at each step. Record the index whenever the counts match. Learn that shape, and a whole family of problems opens up. So, 3 things to hold on to. Anagrams are just matching letter counts. A sliding window updates in place instead of recounting. And a fixed alphabet keeps the compare cheap. Want to play with this yourself? There's an interactive version on Unrote.com. The link's in the description. Thanks for watching. Understand it, don't memorize it.